Hello everyone, and welcome back to week 4, the team builder for the NPCC. This week we're going to be facing Derizzle the Man, I believe his Twitter handle is Derizzle the Beast, I don't know. Just call him Derizzle for right now. And the Knoxville Beartics, I believe? Knoxville Beartics? I don't exactly remember the name, but before we bring it up, I'm actually going to talk to you guys. I have been very sick lately, and I do apologize for last week being late and it having no face cam, but because of that, I am still sick. My voice is a little bit better, but I do have to work, and I can't always just call in if I'm not feeling well. So a lot of what I was trying to do was focus on work and not focus on YouTube for like the majority of the time when I was sick. It worked, it kind of worked, it kind of didn't, but just bear with me until I get completely better, guys. So we're gonna go over Derizzle's team right now. So as his tier 1 pick, he has Kieran Black. As his tier 2, Rotomosh. His 2-3 tier mons, or 2 tier 3 mons, are Embor and Snorlax. His tier 4 mon is Togetic. Tier 5 mon is Tangela. Mega is Mega Beedrill. And his 4 free picks are Azelf, Klefki, Mismagius, and Landorus T. So I prepped accordingly to that. Now let's see the mons I'm bringing. We're gonna go to my team builder. There we go. So the first set we have, this is a very familiar set. It's a Shuckaberry Arcanine with Morning Sun, Will-O-Wisp, Close Combat, and Flare Blitz. With the Shuckaberry, it should allow me to live in Earthquake from Landorus T. I mean, at full, I can live in Earthquake, but you know, I want to be able to live in Earthquake in case he sets up at +2. It also lets me live a Earth Power from Kieran Black, a Drill Run from Mega Beedrill, pretty much any ground type move that I don't want to take, which he has a lot of coverage for. So Arcanine is my defensive wall here. He's gonna let me do a little bit of work. Flare Blitz, I feel like I should have run Special, but then I realized Close Combat does a lot to his team, since he's got a bit of an Ice and Fighting weakness. I mean, it's more so for Kieran Black anyways, but it just lets me do what I need to do with the Close Combat. Next, we move on to what are those? The Mega Blastoise. Mega Blastoise has Aura Sphere, Scald, Roar, and Rapid Spin. Of course, he's a bold nature, 248 HP, 252 defense, and 8 in speed, so I don't have him speed creeping me. Aura's a combination of fighting and water can hit a lot of his entire team. Like, I can hit Kieran Black super effectively, I can hit Snorlax super effectively, I can hit Klefki neutrally, and then everything else I just hit with Scald. I mean, barring the Tangela, but Tangela is neutral to the Aura Sphere anyways. The Togetic and Tangela and Eviolite core is kind of hard to deal with, but if I can break through 1 or 2 of them, I won't have a problem, which is what this next mod is going to do. So we have Crispy, the Heliolus. He is a Choice Specs. He's got Hyper Voice, Volt Switch, Hidden Power, Ice, and Focus Blast. Focus Blast for the Snorlax. I can also hit the Klefki neutrally. Can hit Kieran Black super effectively. Hyper Voice is going to be my main stab though. It's going to hit pretty much every single mon, and I'm going to outspeed every mon that isn't set up, except for Mega Beedrill, because I think his next fastest mon after that is Landorus T, maybe? Or maybe it's Kieran Black at 95, I don't remember. No, Azelf is base 100 or 110, one of the two. Either way, and then Mismagius is 110 as well, so yeah, never mind. So he has a bit of speed tiering on us, my fastest mod being Crispy, which is a kind of a problem. Actually, my fastest mon is he's coming up. he's coming up. Next we have McDriller, Choice Garbs, Toxic, Ironhead, Stealth, Rock, and Earthquake. Toxic is just so in case he decides to swap in Togetic or Tangela, or even a defensive Landorus T, because that thing likes to swap in on Excadrill because it's a decent counter. I'm just able to Toxic it and do build up toxic damage so I can weaken everything else and bring it down to the point where I want to kill it. Moving on, we have Flappy Burb, the Archeops with no item, with Acrobatics, Stone Edge, Hidden Power, Ice, and U-Turn. Now, I have high expectations for Flappy Burb. I expect Flappy Burb to get at least 2 kills in this. Flappy Burb can take on the Tangela, the Mega Beedrill, I mean, it does get Earth Power, but I'm not running Earth Power. It can take on Kyurem Black if it's not Scarfed. It can take on Togetic, and I can do a decent amount to Miss Magius with Acrobatics. I can do a decent amount to Azelf. I can do a lot, and you're asking me why. You're asking me why I have Hidden Power Ice on this thing. Basically, for Landorus T. Landorus T is going to swap in. It's going to put me in range to, he's going to put me, I wish I wasn't sick. I could focus more. He's going to bring in his Landorus T, intimidate me. I'm not going to be able to go for Stone Edge as well. Hidden Power Ice is going to do like 30-40% on that thing. And I'm going to outspeed it one time. I don't think he's going to be able to one-shot me unless he uses Stone Edge, and even then, he's not going to be able to do... I mean, he'll be able to one-shot me, but even then, Defeatist isn't going to kick in. I'll be fine. I have Hasty, which does lower my defense, which it doesn't really matter. My defense is piss poor anyways. It's not really going to change anything. And U-Turn is there for me to get initiative because I need Volt Switch and U-Turn for my team because I can't really swap in and out willy-nilly with his team since it's such a hard-hitting team. Snorlax can be hard-hitting, it can belly drum, and Boar is hard-hitting. Everything on his team can hit hard. Well, except for maybe Klefki and Togetic. Togetic can't do much. Now we move on to Lily, the Florges White, my favorite one. A defensive Florges. And this is actually not the right... What the hell? So, this was not what it was supposed to be. It's actually supposed to be a defensive set. I don't know why it's like that. It should have been like this, but this is after recording the match on Showdown, so I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit upset now. Anyways, this is Lily. Supposed to be defensive Calm Mindset. It was probably max speed, max special attack on. Without that, you know, I'm screwed. I don't even know why that happened. Yeah, Calm Mind because I can set up on his Togetic. He doesn't really have much in the way of phasing. He has a couple of Roar Mons, but that's pretty much it. I don't expect him to bring Roar because I don't think he's going to expect me to set up. I'm bringing Wish because I want to get Wish off on somebody. Aromatherapy so I can prevent any statuses, especially on Blastoise and Flappy Burb if he gets burned or Toxic. And then Moonblast just can hit everything on his team except for the Mega Beedrill neutrally. Well, and Klefki. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's my team builder. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Later.